Hello students, welcome back to the online class of science. This is your Naima Miss back with the continuation of our lesson. What was that? It was nothing but the one of the source of source of living, that is nothing but what is that? One of the sources of living. What it is? It is nothing but water, and 3/4 of the land is covered with water. 3/4 of land is covered with water, right? And next is we can say that we have learned that but only 1% of water, 1% of water is available for drinking, and remaining rest of the water is not available to drink, right? Only 1% of water is available to drink. The rest of the water, it is either in the salt, either it is in seas or oceans, which is nothing but salty, right? We cannot drink that salty water. Only 1% of mineral water is available for us to drink. As we all know, most of the water is polluted either by organic. Water is polluted, right? Water pollution is taking place either by three ways. That is, first we can say organic. Organic is nothing but the waste products, whatever we are throwing, it is going into the water, right? And so that is organic. It's nothing but vegetables, fruits, okay, vegetables and fruits, or whatever we have at our houses we are wasting water na, those can be. Second, it can be inorganic. Inorganic means nothing but we have the waste coming out of the industries, factories, right? Factories and all chemicals, whatever they, which are coming out of the factories and industries. And third one, we have bacterial, or you can even say microbial. What is this? Bacterial and microbial means the pollution which is caused because of some bacteria or the microorganisms, right? Microorganisms, bacteria also come under microorganisms only. So we can say, simply we can say that which is caused by the microorganisms, right? So these can be the reasons for the pollution. Let us learn about to avoid these kind of things. What we can do, we can take some we can connect some connectivity we can have, whatever you are using to wash your hands, or whatever you are using to gargle the water, whatever you are using, and whatever you when you wash the utensils, whatever water is flowing in the wash basin, that water which can, this suppose your wash basin, this is okay, whatever water is flowing here, this water, whatever is flowing, you can connect it in such a way that it will reach to the garden, okay, or whatever plants you have here. Suppose this is your garden, whatever water is there, it will reach into this garden, and you can simply, this water can be used for the plants, right? Whatever plants you have, that can be watered, isn't it? It can be used for watering these plants here. So whatever water is there, you don't need to water also daily. Simply water will pass away from this wash basin. You have such a connectivity that water will flow from this pipeline and will reach the garden, and the water plants are watered. So there's a need of any watering also. So this, in this way, we can save the water. Okay, we can save the water, and that will reach to your plants. So we'll see the processes at the wastewater treatment plant. So whatever we are using the methods to stop the wastage of water, that will be nothing but the wastewater treatment plant. Okay, wastewater treatment plant. Fine. So let us see. The treatment of wastewater involves physical, chemical, and biological processes. So it will involve 3 type of processes, that is nothing but physical, chemical and biological processes, which removes the chemical and biological matters that contaminates the water. So as I said, contaminant is nothing but, this is nothing but the uh, substance which is spoiling the water. Okay, substance which is spoiling the water, substance which is spoiling the water is nothing but, it is called as contaminant. Okay, so if the substance has contaminated, contaminant is present in the water, that is called as contaminated water. Okay, so whatever contaminants are there, that are of 3 types, as I said already. It is nothing but organic, inorganic and bacterial or microbial. I have already explained this, right? So nothing but the contaminants are organic, inorganic or bacterial or the microbial contaminants. So to treat these contaminants are nothing but the substance which is spoiling the water. So these contaminants, to treat these type of contaminants, we need either physical treatment method, either a chemical treatment method or the biological processing method. Okay. So the first method, we can say that wastewater is passed through the bar screens. Okay, wastewater is passed through the bar screens. Okay, that is large objects like in this what can be captured is nothing but the rags or sticks or cans or packets, plastic packets. Okay, all these things can be captured. Okay, they can be removed easily. Okay, are removed. How you will remove this bole to? See, suppose you are having like a canal is there. Okay, suppose this is the canal. Okay, suppose this is the canal and this is the way to go water. Okay, suppose this water is flowing from here. Okay, water is flowing and here you have the gate. Suppose a gate like thing which is having bars like this. Okay, small bars it will have like this. Now if any water is passing like this, what will happen? The water will pass from this, but the big like plastic bags are there, sticks are there. What will happen? It will come here only. Suppose for example, if I say we have at our home, we have small ways, na? Pipes, we have small pipes where the water is passing, right? We have small pipes like this, but on the pipe we close the opening with some small kind of like this, a small closing where we have the small steel plate or plastic plate on which we have small holes. So water will pass away like this, and whatever dust particles or whatever plastic sticks and all are there, they will come up here only. So what we will do, when this get blocks with all those dust particles, we will remove this. When we remove this, water will again start flowing in this pipe, right? Like if you see wash basin also, if you see wash basin, suppose this is your wash basin and you see that here is one squeezer, right? Here you have one small plate with small holes on it. Okay, water, when you are flowing the water will pass from this. If something is there like all dust particles, they will settle here only and water will not pass. When you will remove this, all dust particles, you will see that water starts flowing. Similarly, here also the bars are like this, big bars are there. Water will start flowing like this, and whenever you see the plastic bags, sticks, rags, canes, etc. are coming and sitting here, they'll remove it and the water will start passing through this canal. Okay, children? So this is one of the method where the waste water is passed through the bar screens and the dust particles are removed. Second part is nothing but what we are doing here. Here what happens? Waters go through go to the grit and sand removal tank. Okay, one tank is being made, where you can see that the sand particles and the grit means whatever dirt particles are there, grit and the sand particles are removed. Okay, in this method, like one tank like is prepared, like how it is shown in the picture. Tank like is prepared. In that, what is happening, whatever the waste particles are coming, they'll just settle down there. The speed of the incoming water is decreased to allow the sand grit to and pebbles to settle down. Okay, the speed of water, what they will do, they will slow down the speed of water, and whatever water is going into this, what will happen, see, when the speed is slow, if you see, after some time, all the sand particles or the dirt things, they will just settle down, right? Suppose you take a water in the glass, okay, and this water, you are just flowing like this, okay, into the glass. Will you see that all the particles will be like this only, right? In the glass, they will be settling like this only. They will be all floating in the glass. Whereas if you take a glass and you just keep this whole water with the dust particles, that is contaminated water, if you keep it like this in the glass and you will just keep for some time, you will notice that after some time, the water which is present, the contaminated water, it will have, like, see, water, the water will be floating up like this here, up, and the dust particles, they will settle down here. Okay, they'll settle down here. So slowly you can remove the water, and dust particles also you can separate it later. Okay, this is one of the method which is the easiest, right? So in this we have learned about two methods. First method was we are using the bars. Okay, bar screen we are using, and we are removing the waste product like rags, sticks, cans, plastic bags, etc. Here what we are doing, we are using the sand tank. Okay, we are using one tank, that is the grit and sand particles removal tank, and there you will just slow down the water. What you will do, you will slow the speed of water. Okay, what you will do, you will just slow the speed of water, and you will allow the particles to settle. Okay, particles to settle, and then slowly you can separate the water from the particles, right? So these are the two methods. Rest we have some like two more methods that I'll be explaining you in the next class. Children, I request you all to go through the all the other parts. I think in the next classes also we will try to complete this lesson, and I want you all to go through all the parts of your videos of this lesson, and even try to obey your parents. I'm hearing that most of the parents are complaining that you all are not listening to your parents. I kindly request you all, to children, please follow your parents, please obey them, please listen to them, and after going through the lesson, go through your textbook and try to understand what Miss is explaining. Kindly don't do that, just seeing the video, writing something and throwing on the phone and just playing with your games. Okay, don't do that, children. Try to understand the topic. Try to know more and more about the topic. If you are using mobile only, try to know more about the so many things are available nowadays on your YouTubes and all, right? So just try to know more about the topic, but don't try to misuse your mobiles. For God's sake, don't do that, children. You are growing up. You need to be very mature of thinking of the lessons, not of the waste content. Okay, so thank you for watching.